A step-parent adoption occurs when usually our most common scenarios are when a mother marries or remarries and the new husband would like to adopt the children. It can also happen in reverse order, where a father marries or remarries and the new wife would like to adopt the stepchildren. So when you're doing a step-parent adoption, essentially the step-parent takes the place of the biological parent, which means that the rights of the biological parent will be terminated. This usually happens in situations where the real biological father or mother has abandoned the child and is no longer in the child's life, or is in the child's life very sporadically, to the point that the court can conclude that that sporadic involvement results in essentially abandonment of a child. During a step-parent adoption, the biological parent who is being replaced by the adoptive parent, their rights have to be terminated. In some situations, the biological parent is willing to sign a surrender of rights. In other cases, they may not be willing to sign, and the judge may have to make that determination. And essentially, you have to go to trial, prove to the court that the biological parent has abandoned their right to be a parent to that child, and that it is in the best interest of the child for the adoptive parent to take that parent's place. If you are doing a step-parent adoption in Georgia and the biological parent refuses to sign on the adoption or surrender their rights, then you must go to trial and have a judge make the determination whether that parent legally has abandoned their child and whether it is in the best interest of the child for that parent's rights to be terminated. In that case, the judge will balance a series of different factors to come to the conclusion whether that parent should be deprived of their parental rights and whether the adoption should go forward. For step-parent adoptions, one of the questions that normally comes up is whether the child has to consent to the adoption. And the answer to that depends on the child's age. So for a child under 14, the child does not have to consent to the adoption, although we recommend that if the child is old enough to have a discussion about who their adoptive parent would be, that conversation be had with the child. So for a child who is 14 and over, that child does need to consent to the adoption for the adoption to be granted. If you have any questions about step-parent adoptions in Georgia, please call us. We love doing adoptions and would be happy to help you.